She's a solid 4. Um, yeah, you gonna give her a 4? I mean, that chick, she's pretty thick to me. So, what we're here to talk about today is how women pretty much took over the trucking industry in more ways than one. All right, women are killing it right now in the trucking industry, and some incels will probably get in here and say I'm a simp or whatever. But look, the fact of the matter is, these days women are running circles around men. I mean, they just are. They're running circles around men, mainly with money. And the thing about it is, most guys, they feel like their self-worth comes from money. So now you got the women stepping in, taking over that role, pretty much outdoing men financially to the point where they just can't compete. These women are coming into the trucking industry and pretty much just showing off that ass, right? And with that, they're getting money from their YouTube channels, they're getting money from their OnlyFans, and the trucking paycheck, whether they're an owner operator or a company driver. Now, if I was a lady trucker, as they're calling themselves these days, I would definitely, you know what I mean, be a company driver. I wouldn't be no owner operator. The only owner operating I would do would be on my OnlyFans account. Man, O'Shea Duke Jackson, if you guys don't know who O'Shea Duke Jackson is, he is another YouTuber, a fellow content creator. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. And he's funny as fuck. And he gave the the trucking community a shout out today, talking about, I guess, Trucker Brown did a podcast where he was doing the same thing that I'm doing right now. He's talking about how these ladies are just killing it in the trucking industry, right? Let me see. I'm gonna try to open up another tab. I'm trying to find this video that O'Shea Duke Jackson did, right? Let me see here. Open link in new window. Okay, here we go. So I got a new window. I can't do OBS. Every time I run OBS, I guess it's just too much for my laptop. All right. So let me pull up the live stream right here. We're gonna, or you guys are gonna listen to this video, right? Let me go ahead and get the live stream up. Okay, so I got the live stream up, which means I got the chat. Go back to CR England. Those were my favorite vlogs when you went to the Walmarts. Not gonna happen. I left CR England for a reason. I wasn't making no money over there, right? When I started vlogging in England, I was making good money. Near the end of it, I'm making more money right here doing local runs with the post office. So thank you for watching, though. I appreciate that. O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'm trying to find it. Trucker Brown. Oh, here we go. OnlyFans models took over trucking, and guess who? And guess who is tricking? You know who's tricking? You know who's tricking for these lady truck drivers? Y'all the ones who are tricking for these lady truck drivers. Let's just keep it real. You guys are subscribed to their OnlyFans, and you guys are in your sleeper berth. You guys over there, you know that thing you guys do in your sleeper at the end of the shift. Hopefully after you take a shower, or probably before you take a shower, right? That way you can clean yourself off when you that movement you do when your wrist goes like that. Yeah, that's what you guys are doing when you guys are watching these ladies' OnlyFans. O'Shea Duke Jackson says OnlyFans models took over trucking, and guess who's tricking? Let's see. OnlyFans models. I'm telling you, man, there is so much money in adult content. It is crazy. It is crazy. Let's get this up. Let's check out what O'Shea has to say.
OnlyFans is a social media network that allows creators to sell their content directly to their subscribers or followers for a fee. In some instances, there are free pages, but usually this is for a fee, typically by a month. And if you want to go ahead and do extra stuff, you can buy per piece or per video. Stop the show. Don't ask me how I know. Booty clapper sounds.
That's because you be buying that shit.
But somebody who looks like me knows. Rewind! OnlyFans is not that unique in the way that it does business. Other social media networks do it too. Patreon, and even you have here on YouTube where you can pay a certain amount a month to subscribe to somebody's content. But the difference is OnlyFans specializes in nude content or even content that has a sexual nature to it, which would not be allowed on Facebook or YouTube or even some of the other big ones like Snapchat. However, on OnlyFans, double booty clapper sounds. That is allowed. And now, an OnlyFans creator can make a lot of money per month. It is now a career. You even have OnlyFans models giving tips like this.
So one of the ways that I found that was extremely helpful to make money was Reddit and Instagram while keeping your identity hidden. Reddit is extremely good for getting new subscribers in. And if you need help with where to post on Reddit, I have a list of places where if you're new to Reddit that you're able to post on.
Now I was shocked to know that you can even start an OnlyFans creative agency like this.
Dude, all right, so that chick right there is really smart. Because who hangs out on Reddit? Incels, virgins, internet dwellers. I've always said, if you spend a lot of time on Reddit, and sometimes I get these incels in my comments talking about, oh, you look like a Reddit moderator, or oh, you're using Reddit lingo, or don't you know how to say anything else than besides what you hear on Reddit? And I'm like, dude, I don't ever go on Reddit. You know what I'm saying? The only time Reddit pops up on my phone is when I'm like for example, right? I got my smartwatch, and say I'm having trouble putting the band together. Is that really necessary? Say I'm having trouble putting the band together, right? And it's stuck. And I go on Google and I type, how do I get my watch band unstuck? And the answer might be on Reddit, right there on Google. It's the only time. But if you are like spending a bunch of time on Reddit, you got a lot of time on your hands, man. And Reddit, that's where the incels hang out. Reddit, that's where guys that are like lonely and like that are gonna buy OnlyFans hang out. So it's the perfect place to go like join the chat. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm on OnlyFans, peep me. And I think you could even, you could probably even put like pictures on Reddit. I think I've seen some pictures on Reddit, you know, when I'm trying to like fix shit or whatever. So yeah, this girl, they're getting their money on OnlyFans, and that's what these Instagram models are doing. They're getting money on OnlyFans, trucking. I mean, think about it. God damn, dude, is it really that necessary, dude? I don't know. Look, I get it. Guys want to have like a loud exhaust on their car, but nothing screams little dick energy like you need to flex your car that hard. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Check it out. So, if you're a lady trucker and you're at a truck stop and you're showing off that ass in them tights, oh man, and you got an OnlyFans, that's marketing right there. All these guys are going to come up to you, or, you know, most of them are afraid to approach, but when they do approach, what are you going to tell them? Hey, I got an OnlyFans. Oh, hey, follow me on Instagram, right? And then there's the OnlyFans, dude. And then from there, you lead them to your YouTube channel, your TikTok. These ladies are making money. So they're supplementing their trucking income. And also, they're living out of a truck. So they don't got to pay rent. They don't got no bills. And they're making money on OnlyFans. And they're selling their shit across the country, doing over-the-road trucking, or up and down the state, right? They're just getting money, dude. These ladies took over trucking. They took it over, dude. And look, who does trucking attract? Look, not every truck driver is an incel, but a lot of incels are truck drivers. I noticed that. I noticed that coming into this line of work, that there's a lot of lonely single guys who come into trucking because this type of work, or that type of work, I'm doing local trucking now, I'm not an over-the-roader no more, but that type of work allows them to isolate, allows them to be away from society, allows them to continue to be an incel. And then the ladies come into like, hey, I'm here now. Bro, they took it over, dude, and they're making money.
Looking to start an OnlyFans management agency. Right now, in 2023, there's never been a better time to start one right now. Approximately, there's 1.5 million active creators on the platform every single month. And if I was to guess, there was maybe about 20,000 agencies who are technically your competition. And out of those, there's maybe about 10% who are actually running their agency and actually have clients. So there's not much competition. So supply and demand is heavily in your favor right now.
And with that being said, the OnlyFans content creation business has become quite competitive. It's very difficult to come onto the platform unannounced and unknown and believing that just because you're a beautiful lady, you're going to make a lot of money on the network. Because, hey, a lot of people have a lot of options on who they can support. So a lot of ladies that go on trying to be sexy or trying to be seductive may or may not have a great chance. And this is why content creators on the OnlyFans network must be very selective about the kind of content that they want to create. It's just like YouTube. I specialize in men's content for celebrity, which makes me unique. And that is what OnlyFans creators need to do to stay relevant. And speaking of that, fast forward,
now we go into trucking.
I happened to come across a video of a very good YouTuber by the name of Trucker Brown.
Hey!
He's a YouTuber that's
from the community. Shout out to Trucker Brown. Everybody go subscribe to Trucker Brown's YouTube channel. I've known about Trucker Brown for quite a while now. Trucker Brown, incel too. No, man, is he? He might be. I don't know. If he is, that's his business. But, you know, Trucker Brown is one of the original YouTube content creators. I doubt he's an incel. I doubt it. Trucker Brown seems like, you know, a level-headed, down-to-earth dude. You know what I mean? He seems like a guy that's about his business. You know what I mean? And those guys that are really about business like that, they're not really incels as far as I know. You know what I mean? Incels got a lot of problems under the surface, you know? So, but nah, go check out Trucker Brown, man. I appreciate O'Shea Duke Jackson giving the community a shout-out.
Specializes in trucking. Again, a very niche market, but he does quite well on their platform. Give him a round of applause. And he was with another brother by the name of JustFeel TV when they had a video called The Secret World of Trucking and OnlyFans. Now, it's very interesting because as they were talking about, you know, trucking content, Brother Trucker Brown happened to say this.
Just because the algorithm's gonna algorithm, because of people that I know and the stuff that they like, it ends up in my timeline. Yeah. It's like car, butt cheeks, car, butt cheeks, car, butt cheeks, car, butt cheeks. Like, it's just...
Hey.
The only thing that should be sending me is trucking stuff.
Hey, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real, dude. If you're a guy, you're gonna get booty cheeks on your Instagram Explorer and on your feed, dude. You're just gonna get that shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just for the fact that you're a man, you're gonna get that shit. So get used to it.
And then it'll send me trucking, but there's butt cheeks on the truck. I was like,
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ, man.
There he is complaining about the fact that he keeps getting recommended all of this booty in the algorithm. But then there's this statement that they make about pretty girl truckers.
Yeah, because I mean that the pretty girl TikTok trucking space is freaking crazy. I don't know if y'all went to TikTok and looked up pretty girl trucker or looked up trucker, lady trucker. It is a freaking travesty.
Listen, and
Why is it travesty?
again, I ain't knocking nobody. Get your brand how you do it, but a lot of these, well, not a lot. Let me be very clear. There is a small market of these women that do this, but there are some of them out here that are doubling up to promote their OnlyFans.
So wait a minute. We now have OnlyFans truckers. Is that...
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with these ladies getting their money on OnlyFans off of these lonely dudes? And it don't matter if they're a truck driver or a basement dweller or, you know, you work at Office Depot or wherever, you know what I mean? It don't matter where you work, right? If you know, not everyone that buys OnlyFans content is an incel, is a virgin, right? There's probably some, like, even married couples that they just like the way a chick looks. You know, there's probably some married couple that is interested in, like, for example, say someone famous had an OnlyFans. Say one of my favorites, say Jessica Alba had an OnlyFans. Not everyone that buys Jessica, dude, not everyone that's gonna buy Jessica Alba's OnlyFans is gonna be incel. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. But man, let these ladies get their money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I honestly feel like they took over the trucking industry because, I mean, think about it. If you're an OnlyFans model and you want to find a market of men that you could focus on that's going to give you a continuous return, what better place than trucking? What better place where you have a plethora of lonely men living alone in their trucks other than trucking, right? And it's going to be there for years. When AI takes over, you know, slowly going to start dying off, but that's in like the next 20, 30 years, right? So for the foreseeable future, at least enough for you to get your money, I mean, you better dive into trucking, right? I mean, we're a community that's really overlooked, you know what I'm saying? Like, mainly because trucking is boring and no one really gives a fuck about it. But if you're abroad and you got an OnlyFans channel or whatever account, this is where you get your money right here. And they're doing it.
Man, so Trucker Brown kind of really doesn't believe this, so he asks this question.
I mean, is there a space for truckers to start dominating OnlyFans, man? Is that really
Start? Oh my God, man! There's a whole community out here. I wasn't even looking for it, and I was like, wait a minute, ain't that a Cascadian sleeper? What's going on here?
And
So there's couples out here on OnlyFans. There's women out here selling butt state to state and putting it on OnlyFans. Like, bro, it's wild out here, man.
what? Truckers are doing that?
What?
So he says, is there a space for ladies on OnlyFans? Well, it's interesting because I actually took his advice. I went on to TikTok and I started to type in women in trucking, female truckers, things like that. And wow, it's a lot of ladies that are trucking. And some of them look like OnlyFans models. But
Yeah.
then there was one case that I remembered in particular.
You guys ever seen that shit? And check it out. Look how crazy this is, right? Look how much disrespect women have taken from truck drivers, right? Calling them lot lizards, all kind of shit, right? You see a chick at a truck stop and you automatically assume, especially if she's really attractive and she's showing off her ass, that, oh, that must be a lot lizard. That must be a lot lizard. I tell you what, as far as lot lizard prostitution goes, I've never seen that at a truck stop, right? And I've been up and down the Central Valley, Arizona, Las Vegas, Idaho, Texas. I've gone out to the East Coast, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, through Illinois, you know, just all around the country, right? I didn't do OTR for too long, but I did it for a minute when I was at night and at CR England. And I never seen like a truck stop where you pull in and it's like a straight hose stroll. I've never seen that. I've never seen a truck stop where there's prostitutes just walking around like it's East 14th or Figueroa Street down there in Los Angeles. But now, what are these ladies doing? They're coming back. And who are they getting over on? They're getting over on truck drivers who are predominantly men, right? It's just kind of crazy because if you think about it, they're the ones that are really winning. Check it out. If you're a dude, right, you're an owner operator, and you're about to go out of business because the freight rates are low, the diesel is like through the roof, business expenses are through the roof, you know, the repairs for your truck are through the roof. It's through the roof to replace a tire, right? Brakes, everything is just through the roof. And then your only source of income are the loads, right? Or is the work in the truck. But this chick, she's so diversified. She has money, especially if she's doing the whole social media thing. She has probably have like a YouTube channel that leads to her that leads. I mean, she probably dude. When you start talking, you start stuttering and shit. Look, and then this chick, who's so diversified, she probably has a YouTube channel where she's making money. So that's one. She has an OnlyFans where she's making a boatload of money. So that's two. And she has her trucking job, whether she's owner operator or not. That's three. And with these two income streams, right, with her YouTube channel and her OnlyFans, she could buy another truck. You know what I mean? Like she could buy another truck and just rent it out. And that truck could make her money. So she could have 4 income streams, OnlyFans, YouTube, her job, and another truck that she bought that she's, leased out to somebody or something or whatever. Versus us men, what do? We rely on one income source. It's just, I'm gonna become an owner operator. I'm gonna work as hard as I can, and then one day I'm gonna buy another truck and hire somebody. It's very fucking hard to hire somebody. Most people are not gonna want to work with you, and then if they do end up working with you, now you've opened up another can of worms, right? Just problems that you didn't think of. And this chick is over here, she's getting dudes to Cash App her. And like, she's getting paid monthly from OnlyFans, probably fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right? These ladies are killing the game, dude. They took over trucking. Us men, we need to take notes, right?
Do you guys remember this lady?
Is punishment enough? And as you mentioned, Hallie, the State Department also weighed in on her case today. Let's take a listen to what they had to say.
We are aware that U.S. citizen Tiara Young Allen is unable to depart Dubai, and we take seriously our commitment to assist U.S. citizens abroad and are providing all appropriate assistance. We continue to remain in regular communication with her and her family, and we'll continue to monitor her case closely, but I don't have any updates to offer.
That's right. That's the sassy trucker that ended up being arrested in Dubai. But stop the show. If you looked at her particular YouTube page, she had a lot of, let me say, sexually suggestive content. Now, she was not an OnlyFans model, to be honest, but she did get a lot of views with, some of these interesting sorts of posts that she put up. Posts like this.
What's up, Trucker Gang? It's Sassy Trucker.
Look at all the junk in the trunk.
Another amazing video.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. Why trucking? Because trucking, I guess it's a job where you're not around your boss. So you could do shit like, dress like a skank it up at the truck stop, and no one's going to tell you nothing. Especially if you work for a small company. Who's going to tell you something? Are you walking into the office dressed like this? Nah, man, you're right there in your truck. So it makes sense that these chicks can get away with this shit right here in trucking. I'm telling you, dude, I really think that they took over the game, really. I mean, they're outdoing us men in our own industry right here in trucking,
If you saw what she's wearing, changing attire, it looks interesting because it looks like she was going out to the club, and she is definitely well endowed. But if you're looking at like some of these YouTube shorts of her, at the diesel, kind of modeling there, you see she has the, plenty of backside. Then she's doing videos with her trucking sister, who stopped the show, who is also well endowed, the back and the front. Even though she fell down, boy, would I have loved to fall down with her ass, and they both fine. It took trucking to a different level because it seems like as much as they are doing trucking, it does look OnlyFans-ish. And so what are ladies trying to do? These guys believe that while these ladies may be licensed truckers, it could be something else that they're trying to do. Now, stop the show. I am not saying about the sassy trucker, because the sassy trucker does not have an OnlyFans. She's actually a real truck driver. However, it is a very competitive niche. If you think about it, you can become a female trucker if you have an OnlyFans. Now you're in a completely different community, and you're specifically selling to guys that are truckers that you can bond with and make a ton of money. It is.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, they're niching themselves. So pretty much what O'Shea's saying is, like, say you're an OnlyFans broad, right? You're an OnlyFans girl, and you're having trouble getting a lot of subscribers to your OnlyFans. But if you put yourself in a specific community, right? Whether it's trucking, construction, somewhere where there's a lot of men, where there's going to be a lot of clientele, right? Where you're going to get a lot of subscribers, aka customers, right? Trucking it's the perfect one. It is. you're gonna make a boatload of money, and that's what these ladies are doing, and they're killing it, dude.
Best marketing out there. And guess what, guys? That's what you're probably gonna see. So 2 months ago, I covered this super thick female pastor with a BBL. Her name was Dr. Carrie Turner, who is now the co-pastor at New Bethel Baptist Church. That video got 301,000 views. So of course, people are interested. But if you're a pastor that's super thick with a BBL, well then damn it, I'm pretty sure we can get an OnlyFans model as a trucker. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. With another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I appreciate you for all that you do. Grab the belt. We're out.
Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, one of my favorite YouTubers. Let me get my shit back together right here. Let me get in these comments real quick, man. I haven't been reading the comments. Let's see. Let me see. Thank you for everyone who's here, the trolls and everybody, right? Let me see. Can I get a sneak peek of the OF? Nah, that's sus, right? Let me see. So the Hub versus OnlyFans. The Hub, I mean, everyone's on the Hub. The Hub is gonna win because it's free. I actually heard you can make more money on the Hub rather than OnlyFans. It's just OnlyFans, it's like, it's a little bit more secretive because you got to pay for it, and people tend not to leak OnlyFans. I mean, you could screenshot OnlyFans, but you know, to leak someone's OnlyFans, it's, you know, it's a good chance that you're gonna get sued. I got about like 20 more minutes on here. This is gonna be a short live stream. I'm just on my lunch right now. Let's see. See. I got a thick Mexican woman. Good for you. That's cool. We got a lot of trolls in here. But yeah, some of these trolls are fucking stupid. Yeah, one of these trolls is getting too weird. If you look, you control the live stream all you want, but if you get too weird, you know what I mean? Especially like how some of you guys get weird sexually, then I gotta block you. Harold, you're getting blocked. You're a weirdo. Let's see. Hide user from the channel. See ya. You're out of here. But incels are calling it being Augustine. They have a new saying now. The incels are calling it being in their soft guy era. Well, I don't know. I don't really follow incels too much. I'm aware of them. It's a really interesting topic for me, but like that weirdo I just kicked out, Harold. Here's the thing. It's so crazy that there's a lot of like weirdos out there. Think of yourself as a woman. I'm going in a completely different direction right now on the live stream right here, but lips are getting a little chat. Put yourself in the shoes of a woman. Now I understand why women walk around all scared and shit, because guys are fucking weird. Guys are creepy. I mean, look at all the weird, creepy incel losers, just weirdos, right? That I get in these live streams. That tells you that, you know, it's probably like split in half. Like you take the male population and you split it in half, and half of the male population are probably just fucking weirdos. I mean, we see it right here online all the time, right? So it's scary to be a woman nowadays. I mean, these women who are truck drivers, especially if they're super thick and they don't got no man, they better have like a German Shepherd or something like Shelby, because these truck stops, these truckers, these dudes, a lot of them are fucking creeps, dude. All it takes is for a woman to come out of a truck stop from the shower to her truck, and a guy could follow her across the truck stop from far away, and then if she's parked in the back, he could just run up behind her and get up in her truck when she's closing the door, and that's it. And you'll never see her again, right? Because truck drivers, not all, but a lot of them, just like any man, are creeps, you know? Is this simp time? Well, I mean, a lot of truck drivers, they're definitely simping for these trucker ladies. You can see that in 4K right here. Let's see. All right, and don't trip it, you're getting out of here too. Weirdos. You control, but if you're like a straight sexual weirdo, then you're gonna get blocked from the channel. All right, you can take that shit somewhere else. Fucking weirdos, dude. Do y'all motherfuckers like white, Asian, Indian, black, or Mexican women? I never been with a Middle Eastern Indian broad. I've only banged black chicks. Jesus, why does my throat get dry, dude? When I start talking. I've been with black broads, Latinas, like 2 white broads, and that's it, really. That's it. Just the top 3 races in the United States, right? To be honest, ain't no incel. Trucker Brown ain't no incel, but he, out of 310 Girlfriends YouTube channel, I don't know about Trucker Brown like that. If women took over the trucking industry, how come I see more men in trucks than women for 100 years? So what I mean by women took over the trucking industry is they're killing it. They came into this game. Let me lower this light real quick. Got hella bright. There we go. What I mean is that women came into this game and they're just doing better than men, right? And men are struggling in trucking, right? I mean, trucking, for the most part, it's a dying industry. It just really is, right? I wholeheartedly believe that. You could still get into this industry and make some money. There's still some good jobs, mainly on the local side. I think the local side is where you really see more money in trucking. But these ladies, they're running OTR and they're diversified, right? They got way more income streams than just one. I mean, most truck drivers, it's just their job, and that's their only paycheck. Women, they got the job, a YouTube channel. They probably even get paid on TikTok, Instagram, straight Cash App donations, OnlyFans. They're doing it, dude. They're fucking killing it. And then on top of that, if they're an over-the-road trucker, they could take all that money and just pocket it because they could live out of a truck. Dude, women are fucking killing it, dude. They're killing it, right? You guys got to take some notes, dude. I wouldn't pay a penny to see that chick's OnlyFans in the thumbnail. I thought she was pretty hot, right? She kind of resembled this one chick from years ago, right? I'd rather hear you talk versus the video you're playing. Oh, you don't like home of inventions. You don't like O'Shea Duke Jackson? Check out O'Shea, dude. O'Shea. Jesus Christ. Check out O'Shea Duke Jackson. He's hella funny, dude. His channel is really entertaining. Go to Memphis, Tennessee by Loves. There is lot lizards all over that truck stop. I never been to Memphis. So I've been through Tennessee. I've been through Nashville and Chattanooga and just the woods. I hated driving through Tennessee. Tennessee, the part that I drove through was all just like this. It was like a water slide, just mountains, and there was road work everywhere. And where the road work was, they made it as narrow as they possibly fucking could, dude, right? And it was just windy the whole time. The whole time I'm driving the truck like this, right? Through the whole fucking state. I couldn't wait to get out of there. And then when I got up to what's above it, like Pennsylvania or Virginia or something, it was a little better, but you know, still windy as fuck. I don't like driving through Tennessee, right? I just don't like that. I couldn't imagine doing that in the snow, right? The same time, my order is Mexican, Black, Asian, white. OTR is a lifestyle. Yeah, I feel like most guys from the United States, they would agree that Latinas are probably like the hottest chicks out there. My order is Latina, Black, white. I never been with the Asian broad. I think after that, I guess anything else, right? Just those top two. I mean, I like thick women, right? Most guys like thick women. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here. I'm gonna fuel up. The chat's kind of dying out. Thank you everybody for being here. I just wanted to let you guys know, man, this is definitely a thing. The ladies are in trucking and they're showing us how it's done. I did a video talking about what to do if you lost your job. And ultimately what it comes down to is if you have one income stream, you're in a very vulnerable place in your life. If you have one income stream, all it takes is for you to lose that job and that income stream is gone. But if you got investments, you know, I mean, if you got like rental cars, you're getting money with Turo or Get Around or OnlyFans or YouTube or whatever, well, you got something else coming in. You know, when it didn't work out for Martin for a second, my credit cards and YouTube, that's how I was eating. That's how I was paying my phone bill. That's how I was paying bills and shit, right? Always have more than one income stream. It's 2024. You shouldn't have only one income stream. That's pretty much what this is about. And these ladies, these women are coming out here and showing us how it's done. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to smash the like button on this video, subscribe, share all my videos, drop a comment, and yeah, I'll see you later. Peace out.